In the hustle and bustle of modern life, amidst challenges and uncertainties, I found myself searching for deeper meaning and resilience. That's when I stumbled upon Stoicism, a philosophy that offers timeless wisdom and practical insights. Join me as I take on the challenge of sharing 3 life-changing Stoicism lessons I learned the hard way. I still remember the day my world came crashing down. I had just received some devastating news that made me question everything I thought I knew about myself and my life. It was like I was living in a constant state of anxiety, and I didn't know how to escape it. Stoicism wasn't on my radar back then, but desperation led me to explore different philosophies that could help me make sense of my situation. And that's when I stumbled upon Stoicism, a school of thought that emphasizes the pursuit of virtue and self-control as the key to achieving happiness. Growing up, I was always the overachiever, the one who had to have everything under control. But when life threw me a curveball, I realized I wasn't as in control as I thought I was. I was stuck in a never-ending cycle of anxiety, fear, and self-doubt. I struggled to sleep at night, and when I did, I would wake up with a racing heart and a sense of dread that lingered throughout the day. I felt like I was losing myself, like I was a stranger in my own skin. I tried to fill the void with external validation, thinking that if I just achieved more, I would somehow feel better about myself. But the more I achieved, the more anxious I became. It was like I was living someone else's life, and I didn't know how to stop it. I was stuck in a toxic environment, and I didn't know how to get out of it. I felt like I was walking on eggshells, never knowing when the other person would blow up at me. I felt trapped, and I didn't know how to escape. The first Stoicism lesson I learned was the importance of living in the present moment. When you're stuck in anxiety, it's easy to get caught up in worrying about the future or regretting the past. But Stoicism taught me that the only moment that truly exists is the present one. By focusing on what I could control in the present, I started to break free from the cycle of anxiety. The second lesson I learned was the power of negative visualization. It sounds counterintuitive, but imagining the worst-case scenario can actually help you appreciate what you have in the present moment. It's easy to take things for granted when everything is going well, but when you imagine losing the people you love or the things you cherish, you start to appreciate them more. The third lesson I learned was the importance of self-reflection. Stoicism emphasizes the need to examine your own thoughts and emotions, rather than trying to change external circumstances. It's easy to blame others or the universe for your problems, but Stoicism taught me to take responsibility for my own life. There was a pivotal moment when I realized the power of applying Stoic principles in my life. I was in the middle of a heated argument with someone, and I realized that my anxiety was not because of the argument itself, but because of my own fear of not being in control. In that moment, I chose to take a step back, breathe, and focus on what I could control. It was a small moment, but it was a turning point for me. Stoicism is not a magic pill that will solve all your problems, but it can help you navigate life's difficulties with more grace and wisdom. It can help you transform your perspective so you can handle challenges with more confidence and resilience. Thanks for watching, and I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Have you had any experiences with Stoicism that have transformed your life? Share them with me, and let's continue the conversation.